Yo, what's poppin', yo? All right. So we got Rico and EW in the house already. Today's lives is gonna be pretty dope, in my opinion. Let me do something real quick. Let's mute this up because I don't want to get interrupted while I am live. But bro, let's go real quick to something that's pretty crazy. People were crying about it, and they're finally getting it. I sent it to a couple of the boys. OG Kicks was popping, bro. Did y'all get the notification this time? Because OG Kicks yesterday told me he didn't get the notification, yo. And I believe it because somebody else also told me that, though. I got hit up actually twice. Like, yo, are you going live today? And I was like, yo, I went live like 2 hours ago. You know? But anyways, bam! And that looks beautiful. Now they look good. Now this is an 11, cool grade 11. I'm sorry, but I don't like the low patent leather. Sorry. I actually like the high patent leather now more than other ones. Bruh. They're looking nice. But that looks like it's more like GS size. Because it doesn't look like a 12 box. It looks like the white box. I don't know. I mean, there's two sizes there, different. They don't look that small either. Did the cool grays always have white laces? Yeah, I know you didn't. I know you didn't, bro. I think they're releasing, bro. Think about it. Come on, two different pairs like that. They do not look. One looks maybe like a sample size. The other one looks a little bigger. But you can tell that these are basically samples for right now. But I think they're gonna pop out. And listen, I knew there was something that wasn't right about that 11 releasing. I don't think that one with the numbers going up is releasing. But yeah, man. And then what do y'all think about these bad boys releasing? Supposedly that's what they're gonna look like. It's like a reverse flu games. I don't mind that. But again, the thing is with the problem with the 12s is I had the 12s, the flu games, and they just didn't feel right on my feet. And they didn't look right in my opinion. So that's why I sold my flu games. Yeah, I don't recall them having white laces either. I thought they had gray laces. So that might be the difference that they... Okay. Yeah, I like the 12s. I like, when it comes to red sneakers, y'all know I like them. I have so many all red sneakers, bro. It's nuts. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get into the story soon. Just wanted to show y'all another thing, and I called it. Watch something release again today. I mean, something that's gonna be they're gonna be talking about releasing today, and boom, the cool grays out of nowhere. The cool grays, y'all. Nah, I don't know if they're gonna be set. I think they're. What if it's an the All-Star Weekend release? Nah, but it's too soon. It's too soon for it to be releasing. These ain't bad. The Korea Jones, the Korea Air Force Ones. That's pretty dope for the summer. It should have came out for Easter. But yeah, man. And the good old days. Look at that, y'all. Look at all them Bapes. I actually like Bapes. Yo, is it crazy that I actually like Bapes over over Air Force Ones? Yeah, I think it's crazy that I actually like that more than Air Force Ones. But yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. So what company do y'all think that Tekashi's gonna be doing a collab with soon? I know he's gonna get a sneaker collab soon, in my opinion. I think he's gonna get one soon. Hey, did any of y'all take advantage of the discount from Adidas? Did anybody take advantage of the discount from Adidas? Mine's supposed to be coming tomorrow. Wifey got hers already. And yeah. Yo, I don't know why, but I kind of like those Supras, man. Y'all remember Supras? That's like that 6 ton. It's crazy. I like crazy stuff. The original prototype of the Cool Grays had mesh with white laces. That's what I'm saying. I remember that. But I don't remember the release pair having the white laces. Yo, who agrees with me? Anybody here agrees they need to re-release those up tempos? Nike released those up tempos, bro. To me, they're the second best, other than um, the 97s. Yes, we all know these are releasing. People are doing pre-orders now. They don't come out till February. What is going on, bruh? Yo, those cool gray pictures are everywhere. But wait. Oh, it is mesh, yeah. So do y'all think that would dope though? The whole mesh up, bro? Tamiya for life, what's popping? Really? What's popping, bro? What'd you say is trash? The cool grays, bro? Or the threes? They might release both of them around the same time. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be around All-Star weekend, you know. Shout outs to everybody who was class of 2020. Congratulations. You know, and it was a crazy year, but congratulations. Y'all did it. You know. And hopefully the best for y'all, you know. But damn. Those are in good condition too. Mm-mm. What? Oh yeah, the Knicks. I forgot these were an actual colorway they released. $300 though? Nah, I'm good. Anyway, so enough of the sneaker stuff. I know everybody's here to listen about some of these dirty little secrets from a couple of females that I know. I'm not gonna say their name. All I'm gonna say, it is from South Florida. I'm not gonna say anything where they live at or anything like that. But I will be saying that they told us some crazy stories, especially when we're smoking, drinking. It comes out, bro. Things come out, bro. Yeah, that is kind of messed up that they canceled those Air Force Ones. Bro, enough of the sneaker stuff. I just got here. Hey, bro, it's called Lace Up After Dark. We got to do, there's a mixture between sneakers and another stuff. I'm starting to get a little Boost collection for real. I got 3 pairs of Boost now. But no 350s. No. Not in my house. But anyways, so yeah. So let's get to these stories. Dirty little secrets of escorts, and a couple of the escorts I knew, strippers even that I knew, strippers that did escorting. I did tell you about that one story at that hotel, where the dude got caught by his wife, and basically he got screwed basically. But oh Lord. Oh Lord. They're not my dirty secrets, bro. I mean, my bad. OG kicks, they're not my dirty secrets. I had nothing to do with any of these. This is stuff that was told to me while, under the influence or anything like that. No escorts, bro. But I will say it's crazy that it came out, but it was going to come out. So, but yeah, no escorts. That's all I'm going to say. No escorts, bro. Never, bro. I never paid for it either. Never paid for it. Well, there's something that's very iffy about that. If you think about it, we all pay for it. Because if you over here, taking out girl on a date and everything just to try to get smashed, basically you're paying for it. Yeah, I said Coachino. Nah, but so anyways, we're all one big dysfunctional family. So anyway, so let's talk about one story. So there's one chick told me she had basically a call and a call for service, and she goes and meets up with this dude, and they meet up at Aventura Mall. I don't know if anybody knows where Aventura Mall is, but that's down in South Florida. It's literally between Hollandale and Sunny Isles. It's in basically South Florida. And heck no, I don't mind that she's pregnant, bro. She's still gorgeous. She's gorgeous, bro. Listen, she's bae to me. Yo, I'm looking at the video now, and you could tell her baby bump on the video. And you could tell where they made her kind of suck it in. Bruh, you could tell I have the video playing in the background, sorry, y'all. But hey man. You going to sleep, bro? Good night, bro. I hope you enjoy your rest, bro. But so anyway, so she goes meets up with this dude at Aventura Mall. And then they were gonna go, I guess, to one of his spots. He was a real estate agent. Supposedly, she said it was one of the big real estate agents down there, but she never told us his name. And she never told us anything, who or what he was or what he looked like exactly. But let's just say that she said that she took him to one of his properties. And so they're over here and they go to their property. The dude pays her. And the dude asked her, do you do like S&M stuff? Do you do like special fetish stuff? She's like, yeah, whatever you're down, I'm down to do. The thing is, it's for the cost, you know what I mean? Right now, you just asked me to come just to spend time with you. You're only paying $500. And he started giving her a list of things that he likes to do. And she's like, he asked her, bro. He asked her, can I poop on you? They love Henry long time. Oh Lord. The dude asked her, "Can I poop on you?" And she's like, "No, that's disgusting. No, I'm sorry, you can't do that to me. That's not something I'll go into." And he was like, "Well, can you poop on me then? Can you poop? Is there any way you can poop on me while you're basically smashing me?" Basically, kind of like that, bro. No joke, kind of like that, bro. But except it was one girl. Yes, poop, bruh. Poop, bruh. No, none of this is me, y'all. None of this is me. No, none of this is me, y'all. So, bruh, nah, bro. Listen, so this is what happened. So she's like, I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I don't. She's like, I don't know how. And he's like, well, listen, we could go to Walgreens and go get some laxative if that would help you. And she's like, what is that called though? It's called defecation, or that fetish thing's called defecation or something like that. Forget what it's called. So she tells us that they did that. So well, they were going to. Tell me why. She said, all right, let's go ahead and try it. And, you know, it is what it is. And bruh, I don't want to say it too much because I don't know what can get me kicked out or what can get me in trouble, bro. You know, I'm telling you, people are nasty. Listen, yes, bruh. So that happened. Listen, that happened. And I don't think he noticed that was going to happen. But she said that he actually, okay, so at first he couldn't, I guess he wasn't fully excited, you know. And until she pooped, she said she pooped and she said it was like nasty diarrhea, bro. You know? And bruh, she said that his, you know, member got even harder when she pooped, bro. Blumpkin? That's what it's called? I don't know what it's called, man. Okay. I don't know, whatever. Riots, COVID-19, and dirty poop secrets. Bruh. No, but EW, listen, bro. Like, it was disgusting, bro. Like, let me tell you. Like, the way she said that it happened, I don't want to be too graphic, but the dude was just it got harder because of her pooping on him. How, bruh? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. How do you get bruh? I don't know, man. I guess that's what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. No, bro, he was nervous, so it got harder, bro. Like she said that it was like almost like instant Viagra, I guess you could say. No, but this wasn't back in 2020, bro. EW, this wasn't back in 2020. This was ages ago, bro. This is when I was living in South Florida, bro. I don't live there no more. Okay, my bad, bro. I told y'all I was gonna say something, bro. I told you. I told you there's gonna be some nasty stuff. Then we lose. But yeah, man, this story is really Coronavirus. I wouldn't be surprised, bruh. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, okay. Well, the story is told. Yeah, okay, gotcha, man. Man, when she told us that, because she would tell us a lot of things like that was crazy. Like, I mean, there was times like, and the dude paid her good for that day. The dude paid her, I think, like 10 G's, y'all. 10 G's for that. Because she's like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. She kept saying, I don't know. And then he's like, what if I give you 10 grand? Would y'all poop on somebody for 10 grand, bro? Yo, King ABC, what's popping, bro? Bro, well, this is the thing, bro. So I'm finally opening up on a lot of things. We were talking about it yesterday. But you got to go watch yesterday's live, bro. There was another story I told. It was kind of funny. Yo, King. Hey, I told you I was going to be some crazy things. Now, yo, Betos, what's popping, bro? Now, so, so going to another story. We'll get away from that story because I was disgusting anyway. But, so there was the same girl. She told us one other story. So, this was a couple. This one's a little bit more exciting. This one's a little bit more entertaining. So this one was a couple. So she said she got hired by a couple. And she said she got paid good, and they paid her about, if I'm not wrong, they paid her each $1,500. Basically, she said $1,500 each. Yeah, for 10 racks, bro. Got the sauce for 10 racks. She got paid to poop on somebody for 10 racks. So same girl told me basically, so this couple told her to come to their place. She goes to their place. She was expecting it to be like, some $1,500 a person. That's a lot of money, The moral of the story, Henry was a pimp in Florida. No, I was not, bro. I just know people. I mean, in the neighborhood that I was living in, bro, I mean, there was a lot of strippers we knew, a lot of hookers, escorts, a lot of, things around there, bro. Put it this way, and like the building next to me, I mean, no, but like the neighborhood next to us, they used to shoot porn there, where we used to live at. But anyways, jeez, sorry, you know what? Let me take this video off, bro. Never did that, bro. Never snorted, bro. Never did coke. I've done just smoked weed and drink. Never did coke, bro. Never did any of that stuff, bro, to be honest with you. I mean, I got offered. I mean, what didn't I get offered, bro? From acid, heroin, coke, bro, everything, bro. Yes, it is porn central now. Florida is basically, technically now, the porn capital of the U.S. It used to be Silicon City or something like that it was called, but now it's Florida. But anyways, so she gets called to come to this, this couple. They go, and she said basically what it is that she went is because she went to this couple, and she said she walked in the door. She saw a bunch of bags of groceries. This was kind of not too crazy, but it's pretty crazy still. and they had a. If anybody knows them from the South, y'all know what Publix is. Um, well, she saw a bunch of bags of Publix, and she's like, "What the heck? Why did they put? Like, why do they have their groceries up, bro? They bought like $200 worth of groceries, and basically what they did is they had that, and then out of nowhere they had an inflatable freaking pool. One of those inflatable pools, the little kiddie pools, and they dumped all this food in there. Big Perm was popping, bro. They dumped all this food in there and made like some weird thing, and basically they wanted to have a threesome in that food and stuff, bro. Like, imagine, she said that there was cake in there was chips, there was fried chicken. She said that they went to like the deli part and they got like, bruh, she said that it was disgusting, but $3,000 just to have a threesome in the, in food. D Blake. Alaska is I didn't even know that. So yeah, she said they were doing it in there and everything, and she said at the end of the day, she said it was funny because the dude didn't even last. The dude like busted his nut, and then he was done, and he just watched them basically wrestle and go at it. She said it wasn't too bad, but she said at the end of the day, she said that her skin smelled like straight up like a bunch of nastiness, bro. She said it was disgusting, but at the same time, she's like, yo, that was $3,000 I made for her going and do that, bro. You know what I mean? She said she got her jollies because she was bisexual. So she actually, she enjoyed being with both, and it is what it is. But to me, that's not too bad, but it's pretty crazy still. Think about it. $200 worth of groceries, and it just... oh, Lord. Now, I'm going to tell you a story about this stripper I know who also did escorting on the side. When she wasn't on the club, when she wasn't working in the club, she was doing escorting. She said, this is here in the DMV area. This is back when before I moved to Florida. So we're going way back even before this other girl. So she said her top payers, y'all, were diplomats. D Chicken, what's popping, bro? I don't know if you want to be here for this, D Chicken. This is kind of like me knowing what I used to do, bro, in my past, and I'm just saying some stories of people that I know who have had some crazy encounter, because I used to be security and I used to know escorts and strippers and stuff that they would tell me, brother. It was nuts. So the stories, like their stories. So when I was here in the DMV, well, I'm here still now. Now I'm here, but this was back then. I knew this stripper. She, other than from stripping, she used to do escorting, and her top clients were diplomats. So she got basically hired for a night. She never told me how much exactly she made, but she just said that basically they tried to set her up. So they called her to come in, and there was literally it was gonna be her and him supposedly. But then when she got there was like 8 other guys, and they offered her. Yeah, I know. No, that's dope. That's a thank you, bro. I mean, a lot of people still judge, but it is what it is. I ain't scared to say what it is, But no, so she got called. They tried to set her up to basically come in for they could have kind of like a gangbang, I'm guessing. So they tried to set her up for that, but then she was like, nah, nah, nah. So she hit up some of her girls. So some of her girls came with her because she said when she got there, she saw a bunch of cars and she was like, what the heck? It doesn't seem right, because they went to this person's house. And when she got there, she hit up a couple of her girls and she hit up one of my homeboys to go be basically kind of like security, like stay out just in case, and it, whatever. So, because she called the dude, and the dude, she was like, "Yo, what is going on? Why are these cars out here? Something don't look right." And he's like, "Well, a couple of my friends came over, but she's like, I thought we were gonna do. Well, they got big money. Do you want to make money?" And supposedly she's like, she told him, nah, I can't do that. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel so. He's like, well, you know what then? Go. She's like, but I can bring some girls. And then, of course, and he's like, oh. But she said it was like 9 or 10. I don't know how many. She said it was a lot of them. So they go and so unfortunately she got the bad end of the stick. The guy that she got stuck with was like the most dirtiest dude of all. So this man had a bunch of dildos and strap-ons. And she's like, okay. I'm guessing he's gonna try to make me have with another girl, him, and another girl. But no, the other girls that were busy. And some guys were only there to watch. She was saying some guys were even there just to watch. They didn't even do anything. They were just there to watch, and they were beating their meat while they were watching. Bro, she said it was crazy. But suppose they all left paid well, that they paid their rent and their car notes with whatever they made that day. You gotta have some friends. Yeah, true. But I want to go to Texas. I'd be honest, I just want to go for barbecue, bro. No, but yeah. Oh, my knee again. So yeah, going back to the story. So she said that she walked in the room, she saw stuff there, and he wanted it done to her. I mean, to him. So he wanted her to have this. Basically, she said for her to be rocking the strap on, he wanted it while she was manhandling him, and then also shoving one in his mouth, and also he wanted to shove one in her her booty. And bro, she said, I've never seen somebody who was into toys. And she said it went from like the smallest width to the biggest width. She said that he wanted him to he told her straight up, I want to be able to just, when I poop, that it just comes out. I was like, what? He said he basically went that big gape. He's like, yo, I was like, what the heck? She said the dude, the dude was paying her, so she just kept shoving things up there, bruh. Nah, bro. Bro, I'm still married, bro. I'm just not, it's a whole different situation. Oh Lord, no tripod story, bro. This is nothing me. This is none of my stories. This is just stories that I was told from, you know, strippers and escorts that I knew. I want to just put that disclaimer out there. All right. Dancing Bear is going to make an appearance. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about, bro. Surprised she didn't blow. Bruh. Man, I'm telling you, she was telling me that I don't want to get too graphic into it because, again, I don't want YouTube to take this off. You know what I mean? Because YouTube be all tripping. You know, I mean, they don't even want to give our notifications out. You know. But yeah, so that was that story. She said they made out good. My guy there said he fell asleep. But she said there was everything there, bro. She said all type of drugs was getting done. There was one girl was having a threesome. Um, and she said there was mainly just dudes just beating their meat in there. Nah, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't my imagination. That's what she told us. That's her imagination, then. That's her imagination, bro. Ain't Blake, bro. I'm telling you, man. Same. Okay, now we're gonna go with the same girl. So there's gonna be a couple girls, and I'm gonna tell you, and they're gonna have a couple stories. I don't want to say too many because I might do another one of these. So same girl. But this time she got called to go do a show, a strip show. How did I get that deep? I don't think. No, trust me. If what y'all think, I'm leaving like only 10% in, bruh. That's true. I did kind of go there. Her transmission was slipped. Anyway, so we're gonna say, y'all trip, yo, y'all trip, bro. Oh Lord, do I really want to check, bro? Let me see what you sending me, bro. Better not be nothing like disgusting, bro. Where is it, bro? Oh, I already did it. OG, I already got me a pair. They're coming in tomorrow. Her CV boot was not. All right, so this is the same girl. This time she went to go strip, right? Listen to this, okay? So she went to go strip, and she asked them, "Do y'all have a pole? You know, do y'all already have a pole? Or do I have to bring mine?" You ever sprinkle Coke? I mean, have you Coke sprinkled on? Hell no! What the heck? No, bro. No, nothing gets back there, bro. Things only come out of there, bro. Nothing. No, 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 no. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. So she said, they were like, yeah, we have a poem, blah blah. So she told him, okay, if not, I'm gonna bring my own. So she's like, something tells me I gotta bring mine. These dudes are trying to make her. Yo, do y'all see me? Am I back? Yo, did they freaking get me, yo? Hold on, y'all. Did they get me? Okay. All right. All right. Yo. Nah. Y'all see? All right. So I'm gonna have to not be too graphic because I don't know if that's what it is. Nah, bro. Deep like, no, yo, you tripping, bro. Never, no, bro. Deep, you tripping, bro. Listen. So, anyways, so she said she's going down there, right? And supposedly it's just gonna be a strip show and this and that. So these dudes were trying to make her strip on this like weird post. If anybody's seen those posts that are about like this thick, and the basement's like the main beam, I guess it's kind of like a beam. But oh, Freddy Cougar's in here. Stop playing. He probably did. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, um, so yeah, I'm tripping, bro. So no, so she goes and it's in this basement. She takes out her own pose. Like, nah, I got to do my own pose. I won't be able to grab some blah blah. So, um, she goes and does the show and everything. So she's doing the show, and I guess the guys are there, and they ask her the question. It was like 4 or 5 guys there, and they asked her the question, what would you do to smash? And she's like, well, I don't do group sex unless it's with another female, or I prefer, 2 females um, and 1 dude probably. And if I'm not wrong, the dude was like, no, it's just me, and they're gonna watch. I don't know what's going on with these groups and wanting to watch other dudes smashing another chick right in front of them. I wouldn't pay for that. She's like, well, the thing is, if I do that, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna charge each one of y'all because y'all here in the room with me. And she's like, the minimum I'll do is $250 for them to watch each, and then, whatever the price was for him and for her. And they were like, all right. So she goes. They start doing, their thing, and she does it. And then out of nowhere, they smash, and she's riding the dude. When she's riding the dude, this one guy tries to come and slip into her, like trying to be sneaky. And she heard like something weird. So she moved, and she said that when the dude was coming, the dude went into the other dude's butthole, bruh. I don't know how it happened. She doesn't know how it happened because she jumped off. She's like, and then the dude tripped forward, and he went inside the dude because the dude was like, I guess bruh. She said the other guy was crying. She said she couldn't stop laughing. She grabbed her stuff and ran. She left her pole there. Bruh, I was like, what the? We were all laughing, bro. And imagine that day, man, we had some good weed. Listen, I don't condone it, because I don't do it anymore. We had a bunch of we were all just tripping there. Bro, I almost literally lost my breath because I was laughing, bro. I was like, are you serious? What do you mean? What is what? Misfire or friendly fire? No, bro. Okay, so imagine the dude is like. So the dude is getting rid by the chick, and the other dude was trying to come in behind and go up her butthole for they could, both smash. And instead, as soon as she's coming, she kind of like, I guess, felt him coming, she said. And she just jumped out the way, and the dude kind of, I guess, slipped and went into the other guy, bro. No, I wasn't there, bro. What do you mean did I help him out? No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for none of this, bro. This is just stories that they told us when we were around smoking and drinking at the time, bruh. No, I didn't pay nothing, bro. I didn't really, like I said. I mean, there's certain things. There's certain things I did do, but it wasn't any of that type of stuff. To be honest with you, like I wasn't. Your boy wasn't, to be honest with you, that kinky when it comes to certain things like that. Your boy was more, you know, chill, bro. See, bro. So he fell in el fundillo, bro. He fell into his homies, bruh. And she said the other dude was crying like a little girl, bruh. She heard him when she ran upstairs. He was still crying. And what was he saying? Does this make me gay now? Does this make me gay now? Or something like that, yo. Bro, we were all bawling laughing on the floor, bro. Think about it, bro. We were all just bawling laughing on the floor, cracking up because bro. I was like, how? Like how? Como? Basically, bro. Basically, bro. She said she didn't even know but luckily she got all her money. Like she's like, y'all gotta pay me forward, like like straight up. And she said she grabbed her stuff, let her pole there, bro. But I think it kind of cost her because she said I think at the time the poles were like $500. So she ended up losing $500 because she left her pole there. Because she didn't trust it out there. Think about it, man. That's kind of sneaky if you think about it. These dudes they were trying to do something, you know what I mean? That's technically kind of almost rape. But bruh, she had me tripping. The dude was crying, and then I'm getting saying something. Is he gay now or something? Now that he got. Question: Is he now? Is he gay since he got something stuck on there? Even though it's an accident, but bruh, I don't know. Mm-mm. Oh man. I just remember that day because we were just all like dying laughing, yo. That was hilarious. Um, so I'm gonna have there's one more story. So this is not too good of a story because, and as I told y'all, what happened, something similar happened that I actually ended up going. Um, so y'all know, do y'all remember the story? I'm not saying that I told y'all that it's something Players Club. If y'all remember the movie Players Club. Oh, you say he gay. But y'all remember the part where the main character, Lisa Reyes, I forgot her name, um, uh, her cousin or what she was, basically got hired to go do a strip thingy, and she got beat up. Well, it was kind of like that. So, um, kind of. And the thing is, where it got to the point, it almost got to that point where the girl got beat up, but she locked herself in the bathroom. And my homie was like, "Yo, come over here, bro. Yo, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your help." So and so, I'm not gonna say her name. Um, she's about to. They're trying to rape her. They're trying to beat her up and blah blah. And I was like, "Where are you at? Where are you at?" Um, he's like, "Literally, I'm down the street, and I'm not gonna say the street name either. It was somewhere in DC. That's all I'm gonna say." And I called my homeboys up, and we rode down there. And so we got there, and when we got in there, you can see the one dude that was trying to do it to rape her. There was like literally about uh 10 guys, and then the other girls, they were like stuck in. So there was more than one. So it was my bad. There was more than one girl, but the one girl that we were trying to do that, it was kind of the same, but they didn't get to that point where they beat her up or whatever. But the other girls were like all scared, and we went in there, and she told us exactly where she was at in the place, everything. We broke in there, and the thing that was messed up was one chick, y'all, that was actually getting smashed while all of this was happening, and she didn't even care, bro. That was what the messed up part was. But she got hers by these girls. These girls jumped the heck out of her. Again, I don't condone any a lot of this stuff, but I went there basically just to protect. Because my homeboy was there, and rest in peace to him, because he actually passed away. Passed away from a car accident, though. Unfortunately. But so we were in there. You see these dudes half naked. See the other two servers, because it was 4. I don't remember exactly how many. And we just went in there, bro. And my homeboy comes in there, and he started with this one dude. One of the guys came out and took out a pistol. All right. And then luckily my dude in the back, he was strapped too, but he came out with his 12 gauge. And he's like, all right, so which one of y'all want to, get froggy, basically? And the dude dropped his pistol, and we were like, girls, get out of here. And the other girls still smashing, and they got their money. Listen, I'll be honest with you, these girls robbed them dudes, bro. They took everything from those dudes, bro. And then we got the girl out of the bathroom. But the thing is, all of them were naked. They couldn't get all their clothes. A lot of them, some of them only had a bra or pants. They just grabbed. This is the funny part. They went and robbed them before taking their stuff, and then they didn't even get there by their own car. That's the other thing. I'm like, yo, what were y'all thinking? Y'all didn't get there by taxi. They all shared a taxi and got there, bruh. And luckily, we had my homeboy's expedition at the time, and we got him in there. And bruh, man, that was just a crazy one, man. Like, it was almost like that. And every time I watch Players Club, it just reminds me, bro. She worked for Dollar Bill. Oh, Lord. No, I mean, well, she worked for Baba. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, man, no. It was crazy. The story was nuts. Funny thing about that one. So that girl ended up leaving too, because supposedly she was sisters of one of those strippers. But they made her, the girl got her, and la yancó del moño, del moño, yo. They almost started fighting, bro. They were, and then my homeboy that had the 12 gauge was getting smashed by one of the strippers on the way to drop them off. I didn't do nothing. I was driving, bro. They made me drive, bro. Because the other guy took the 12 gauge from him, and he sat in front of me, and just in case they followed us, because one of them did have a pistol, so we just try to get out there as soon as possible. But those girls robbed them dudes, yo. They took their chains, and come to find out, they had real chains and real money, bro. They took about, in total, those guys in total had about like 4 G's, if not more, and chains. Yeah, I remember the big old Dookie chains. These dudes were wearing those big Dookie chains and the Cuban links, the big ones. Bro, they got robbed by these chicks, bro. But we never heard about anything. But the thing is, I don't even think they were from this area. For some reason, they never went. We don't know where these girls met them. Supposedly, she said that they got called because they used to have, burner phones. But bro, man, that thing was crazy that night. I remember that day, bro. And I'm over here, and then there's a dude over here smashing. I'm like, oh Lord, yo. I'm like, let me get out of here. So I dropped them off. Then I had one of my acquaintances come pick me up, and I left, yo. That was a crazy night, yo. Crazy night. But yeah, man, those are some of the stories. I have a little bit more, not too many more, just a couple more. I might save them for another live. But yeah, man, there's some crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff. Oh man, should I leave this for another live? There was a funny one, a really funny one. Should I save this for another live? There's one other story that I was. Yo, is Zaya in here, bro? Oh man, I hope Zaya gets to watch this. Somebody will watch Zaya. So this is more for the Zaya part. Zaya. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna say it tonight. You know what? This is funny. So this was back in Miami. Well, down in South Florida. Damn, I said Miami. So this girl that we knew, none of the girls. This was another girl. I just remembered right now speaking about it because there was almost a similar incident in Miami. But this is before I got married. So this girl got called over to do a threesome, right? And it was with females. So it was going to be 3 females that were going to have a threesome with 3 girls. But she didn't know what they looked like. Zaya, I hope you're here, bro. And I hope you're listening to this because this would have been your fantasy. Except it would have been with you and, So anyways, so she gets called. She's like, all right, let me go get ready, blah, blah. And they asked her, can you bring toys, strap on? They have some, but can she bring her own? Because they don't want to, share strap-ons or share their stuff. So, share the strap-ons. But they were the other toys and everything they were going to use, whatever. So she took her little, what is it called? Tote bag full of toys. And when she goes, it says she walks in, she didn't know that it was a lesbian midget couple. It was a lesbian midget couple. She didn't mind. A lot of these escorts and or strippers, you'll be surprised they're lesbians or they're bisexual. So she gets there. She got surprised. She's like, oh Lord, I've never done this before. So she was like, that she was nervous. She didn't know what to do. She's like, yo, how? Like, how's this going to work or what's going to happen? So Yeah. Oh, gee, this is definitely for Zaya. So she goes in and they started doing their things, and this is verbatim. We're talking about the tripod thing. So one of them, she said she was really small. She was like maybe about 3 feet tall, and the other one was about 4 foot. Uh, but she was like, you know what, whatever. You know what? Let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. You know, they're gonna pay me pretty well. And she was messed up though. She was like she used to get discounts to females, but for the dudes, she would always overcharge them. So she goes in there. She said, you know, she's like, hey, she introduces herself. And they tell her, listen, don't be nervous. I know this is probably normal. We didn't want to tell you because we have told people before and they freaked out. So she goes meets up with these midgets and I mean these little women. I'm sorry, not midgets. I apologize. I did not mean to. If y'all get offended by that, these little women, and you know, this she said the 3 foot one, the shortest one, walked out of the room with hers, and she said, and I'm not laughing because you're high, but she said that she came out with like the biggest strap on out of all of them, and she looked like a tripod. She said, she was like, bro, I didn't want to laugh. I didn't know what to do. And I was like, yo, how is she going to use that? You know, wouldn't it be better if I used it? Or, bruh, we were all laughing because it was just hilarious, bruh. Um, so she's in there and they start doing all their things and everything. And tell me why she said that out of nowhere, okay, and this is no offense to any little person out there or anything, this little person took her whole hand and shoved it up her kuka. Dude, her whole I mean their hand is probably not that big, but she said, man, she said that, uh-huh. And she's like, to be honest with you, it wasn't too bad, but at first it just caught me so off guard. Bro, she said that bro, she said she literally got talking about being fists. Just, bruh, I'm telling you, man, it was nuts, yo. It was nuts. This she said that I'm imagining it right now in my head. That's the problem. Yo, this is the thing that oh Lord. Like I'm just imagining it in my head right now. How like put it this way, I'm imagining a street fight, freaking Ken and Ryu. Yo, get you know. Ah man. And she said supposedly what they said. Cause you know, some little women have about the same anatomy down there. They're not that much of a different. Some the pelvis is a little smaller. Some are just regular pelvises, and I guess both of these ones had. And they said when we don't have, that's the because you know their hands aren't that big. You know they're not like mine. This would literally destroy a female. You know, technically, just doing it like that. Technically, this would just destroy a female. Come on, if I'm not wrong, my fist is about what was it like 4 inches or 5 inches wide. So, but anyways, she said supposedly to what they told her that when they don't have dildos or they don't have toys, they literally just use their arms. Yeah, guys. Well, that's what they told her. they're like, yeah, don't worry, we do this normally. It's okay. It's, we just wanted to see, and I was like, yo, these chicks were violating her, but she said she didn't mind it. She said she got off of it, and bruh, she said it wasn't like, oh my God, I could do it again. She said it wasn't a good experience, but weird at the same time. She said positions that they had to do was weird. I mean, she said it felt kind of awkward because she said that she had both of them on top at one time. But it was nuts. I remember that one. I'm so bad. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking in my head, bro. Oh, Lord, what is going on with this? Why is this acting up like this, yo? Hold on, I can't hit refresh on here. What is going on? For some reason, it's saying I have nobody watching. But then I'm looking up here, and it says I have y'all still here. Yo, let me know if y'all still here. Because ever since that whole weird thing that happened, I'm telling you, they're trying to censor us, y'all. They're actually trying to censor us now. Let me know if y'all still here, because in this right here, I'm not seeing nothing. On up there, I am kind of seeing something. Okay, you're here. I see Tamia. Okay. This is acting up. The laptop is acting up. Okay. Y'all still here. But yeah, that was some crazy stories. There's a couple more that I have. I have a couple more. But I want to set them for another live. We're going to have part 2 of these. Tomorrow we will be saying ghost stories. I have a couple more. But yeah, man, this is nuts. And I might finally talk about it. I know I didn't talk too much about it. I did do a lot of more in Zaya's. I might do my past. I see that y'all like it. And that y'all actually like some of the stories. And I would love for y'all to come in here if y'all know some crazy stories, or even stories that y'all had if y'all want to share. Everybody has a past. The links, y'all just tell me, yo, shoot me a link. I want to speak what happened to me. And this is what happened to me, or my experience, my worst experience. Man, I could tell y'all my worst experience, bro. My worst experience, bro. My worst, I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know. I mean, we will do ghost stories. This one will be also up there. We're gonna have Dirty Secrets probably next Friday. I'll do another one, and we'll leave it at that. And then ghost stories. I told you I'm gonna leave it till the end of June, and then once June's over, I'm not gonna be saying no more ghost stories. I'll leave that for the fall time, like October. For October, we have a couple more, but man, these. Let me tell y'all one quick story, man. But this is when I was security. So, and we had to fire this chick. So the owner, he didn't like the escorting things. He didn't like the escorting thing. He didn't like none of that stuff because he wasn't getting the money. And for some reason, he had something against pimps. But we used to make fun of him, be like, "Yo, you're basically a pimp, bro. You own a strip club and you have strippers. You're basically a pimp, bro." And so he was very strict. So come to find out, we knew certain chicks that did it, but they wouldn't do it at the club. So this was one chick, and unfortunately, she's one that I, did do something with. But this happened after the fact of that. And luckily, it was one time only. It was a one time only thing. See, my regulars in those times, I would tell them, if you're gonna be smashing any other dudes, no. That's the thing, man. I was messed up, yo. I was like, yo, I was like, I didn't make them my girlfriend. I would just tell them straight up, listen, if you want to be smashing or doing whatever we doing, you can't be with other dudes. You can be with other girls, bro. Man, I have some story. Anyways, so going back to the story itself, the same time I was there, and she did it right in that parking lot. So she's over here, and me, I'm going to do my, which like I told y'all, if y'all watched the live with Zaya, a lot of times I would be the one that did the outside security. I would basically go around the perimeter, the parking lot, and make sure nobody's breaking in. He was pretty dope about that. I'll give him that he offered that. Even though it was like the hood and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, you got to think about it. Why these dudes, you got to make it a little bit safe where these dudes be like, all right, I'm going to come, pause. And spend money and not be afraid that somebody's going to break in my car, So anyway, so I'm doing my route. I don't see anybody out there, really hear anybody out there. But I'll be honest with you, that day I could remember really well. I didn't even care. I was like, man, I saw everybody going. Ain't nobody out here. I didn't see nobody go out. So I get called in. Yo, hey, we need you in here. What's her name is going home. She needs somebody to escort her back to her car. Because that's the thing that sucked, though, where the parking spaces were for the girls was literally in like such a bad area. Like I told y'all before, I was like in this weird little bro. It was horrible. But anyways, so I'm heading back, and then I hear something, and I hear, yo, beep, beep, beep. What is wrong with you? Blah, blah. I didn't even get to bust. What's wrong with you? Blah, blah. Man, this girl was on something. She tried to rob this dude in front of her job where she was her. I'm guessing her shift. She was trying to do this. I guess this quick trick before she went to work. Before her shift or something like that. So she's running out the car, and I'm like, yo, what the heck? Yo, I thought he did something to her, but I'm hearing her, blah, blah, when you get over here, blah, blah, and he's walking out, and he brings out a switchblade. So I come around and I freaking tackle him, and I take the switchblade off. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? What you doing, bro? Being security, because I thought that, I'm like, yo, and then she had to be on something. Like I said, she was just acting weird. And I didn't really know her too well. I only seen her like, one time, your boy. And then another time, but I didn't walk her out that day. That day I was working door. The other time that I saw her. And she was pretty. She was actually a pretty girl, She wasn't a bad girl. So she's running. She gets to the door. My other homeboy stops her. Yo, what's wrong? What did he do? Blah, blah. We're trying to figure out what's going on. And This dude was pissed because he didn't get to bust or whatever, and everything. We're like, what's going on? And we're like, what, why? You're not supposed to be doing this. We told her, yo, you know he's gonna get you, and he's gonna fire you, and you're gonna be screwed. And if I'm not wrong, she was like pretty new too. I didn't know her like that well. Like I said, your boy was has his past. So yeah, so we stop her and she tells us, "No, man, I'm just trying to get to work." This guy just jumps out. I think he seen me. Yo, she tried to make the story there, and I'm over here. I'm looking at him like, dude, he has pants off, like down on his knees. He's over here, all freaking, with his booty out in there, bruh. And I'm like, yo, what happened, bro? And she's like, yo, I paid her $200, and she just tried to leave, and she's basically robbing me, bro, blah blah blah. And I'm like, listen, bro, stay right here, put your pants on, let me go see what's going on. You had a switchblade out, bro. I stole the switchblade. I ain't gonna lie, I stole that junk. I kept it. It was a nice one too. And so I go. And I was like, yo, what were you doing, bro? What were you doing? I didn't say, bro, what were you doing? Now, let's be honest. You know you shouldn't be doing this here. We know that y'all do this stuff outside of the club, but y'all can't be doing that here. Get out of here, you know what I mean? And then he comes out. I guess somebody went and told him. And, bro, it just started like some crazy thing. She's over here crying about. He's like, listen, you're not supposed to be doing that here. Get out of my club. Go home. Don't you come back here. Blah, blah, blah. Come to find out, I'm over here bringing the dude his money back. Come to find out that this man, oh man, let's just say this man was part of what people right now think is the problem. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't want none of them coming after me because I do support them, but at the same time, I always tell you I have mixed feelings about them. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this man was one of those, and come to find out, he used to be a regular, I guess, before I worked there, and this was his first time. I'm like, I don't know, bro. It was just too weird. And I kept that knife. That knife was pretty nice. The funny thing is, after that, I gave it to one of those girls when I left. One of the ones that I stayed pretty cool with for a while. But then she moved and she started, she went and started working in, she went to work, oh man, it starts with an R. Reno. She went to go work in Reno. Yeah, and I gave her my knife. Yeah, man. Well, that was a crazy story, man. That was a crazy day. Bruh, dude out there, and the thing is, her boob is all out. She looked like she was getting smashed. Like, yo, what were you trying to do? Like, some of these females, bruh. And I could tell y'all some stories too about that, man. Some of these females were just, I don't know where they you know. But man, this was some good stories. Anything. I think I don't have any more to say for tonight. We'll leave some for later on. But yeah, man. Damn, it is saying that on here. Hold on. Well, that was some of the stories. We are here at the 1 hour plus mark. Well, more than that. We're almost at the 1:30 mark. For all those who are still here, thank you for coming through. Thank you for being here still. And for those for coming through, thank you again. Yeah, man. This was a dope live. It went fast, pretty fast. Man, tomorrow we're gonna have sneaker talks. We're gonna talk about some sneakers. Yo, do y'all know if there's any releases actually for tomorrow? Because I know that they supposedly push the sixes back again. That's what I heard. But yeah, man. That was crazy. That was some crazy stuff that's happened, man. I'm thinking about this really one bad story. I think I'll tell it on another day. But again, thank you everybody for coming through. This was dope. Shout out to everybody who was here. D Blake, then OG Kicks, Betos Hicks, Tamia for Life, Big Perm, Rico, EW. I have no idea. Oh, D Chicken, thank you for coming through. Again, everybody. Thank you again. It was nuts. It was a good live. Tomorrow again, ghost stories and sneakers to see what actually releases. You know what I mean? Because it's pretty crazy that all these, stuff getting pushed back. But again, thank you everybody for coming through. I will see y'all tomorrow, same place, same time. Again, thank you so much for all the support, for all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And if y'all want to help y'all boy out, the Cash App is in the description. Yeah, what time tomorrow, Tamia? 9 Eastern Standard Time, just like today. And tomorrow's gonna be the ghost stories, and we'll talk about, a little bit of sneakers, obviously. But tomorrow's gonna be ghost stories. I think we have only 2 more weeks of ghost stories left, and then I'll bring it back like in October. Yeah, we have 2 more weeks after this, and there will be no more ghost stories. And then I'll bring back probably 1 more next week for the Dirty Secrets, and then that's it. Yes, everybody hit that like button before you dip out. And if you're watching this in a replay, again, comment, like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And again, if you're not getting the notifications, make sure that the notification button is on when y'all subscribe, and it's on to the one that says all something. It's basically, instead of just the bell, it'll be having like little comma on the side. And if y'all still not getting notified because of that, just follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll be posting on there when I'm live. Again, thank you everybody for coming through. And again, if y'all want to help your boy out, Cash App is in the description below. Everything helps. Yeah, man. Your boy's trying to see if he can get them freaking grape 8s. I want those grape 8s. I think that's what I'm going for. Oh, and another thing before I go, should I sell these, y'all? I'm really thinking about getting rid of these. I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking about getting rid of these. They're going up in price, and I don't know, man. They look dope, but they didn't feel too good, on feet. I think I'm gonna go. Right now they're going for like $250 used, so I might let them go. $250 for a used pair of sneakers? Why not? Because I need money. Because I'm trying to save. But anyways, again, thank you everybody for coming through. See you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 6 p.m. Western Standard Time. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, again, thank you, everybody. God bless. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Adios. And good night.